single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Flosstube Wip. My name is Agna and today I will show you my whips and some of my shopping. I will start from a little one, the one I finished within the last 2 weeks. So that would be this Eiffel Tower. I put the backstitch and everything on already. And I started the Moulin Rouge. It looks like that. I didn't stitch much last week, and so I barely have anything to show you, but anyways, so that's this part done already and this one within the last 2 weeks. So that's that from this one. I did stitch something else on the plastic canvas there, and that would be this lovely Dreamcatcher. So I have stitched this part. I started that last week and I have it on. Then I have this part done as well, and 2 little ones rounds there. So that would be with the star. That looks like this. So I have a back stitch and everything done on this one, and I really enjoyed it. I love this one because I got my Dreamcatcher already where I'm gonna put, and I have a bit of a question for myself as well if I want to stitch the feathers, because I was kind of thinking that maybe it will be enough of that Dreamcatcher, the one I have. Oopsie. I totally don't want to overload all the Dreamcatcher itself. So, well, feathers I'm always I can always use somewhere else, but I definitely need a round thing. I need the main part as well, and the second part as well here, because well, this one will be hanging probably somewhere beside the curtains, so it will be turning around. I will try to do that over here like normal rope, so it will be definitely turning, because if I do just a normal one, the one like I did on Owl Dreamcatcher, so even if I put somewhere, it's not gonna be turning only those small parts. So so that's that with this one. So that's a new start, and that's what I did for it. I'm always participating in some challenges and everything. So this week is my magic week, and I have to stitch my lovely dressmaker's daughter. So yesterday I got my DMC numbers, the stickers, so I didn't do much on this design, but I finished this part over here already, because it was missing there, so I had to finish, and I did, and I put the back stitch on as well, and I stitched a couple lines over here, and just added some threads that I could actually have and go on then with them. Probably I will be parking this part, because it's pretty much easy. Just here, this part is like a lot of different threads and so on, so I definitely will have to do parking method on that one. So that's the Mirabilia Dressmaker's Daughter. It's very easy, and it's very nice one. And today I will show you 2 more of my whips, the ones I never showed in my English video for Flosstube, and that would be a lovely one. Anna Petunova, the designer. That would be how to say, New Year's rocking horse or something like that. So that's what I did already. I started parking, so then it actually started like going for me. It's pretty much confetti everywhere. Actually, I'll try to find now preview for you. That looks like this. A lot of back stitching to do, and well, these won't be stitching though. A lot of back stitching to do. I have all that part on the bottom done as well. It just I rolled down a little bit, and I started that in 2017, and I stitched like one day. It was 10 starts, and one day I stitched that one. Then I stitched another couple days up to here. So then I spent, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days to stitch all the bottom of it, so that part. And then it took me just 2 days to stitch that one part, because I started parking method, and actually it went really fast. And of course the half stitches is obviously it's easy, so half stitches I do just like that, like color by color, because anyway just 3 colors in there and 1 blending as well. But this part here is like really, I mean, it's like I would stitch the mini heaven and earth design or something like that. So that's this one. I did include this one in my 2019 plans, and I did stitch a little bit, so I hope that it will be another like 3-4 days to stitch like all the head of horse, like, and maybe 1 more line over here, and then definitely I will finish that for this new year. So well, it's still April, but I do want to finish that like this year. Then I never showed this one design. That's Mirabilia, Miss Christmas Eve, and I'll get the preview now again. So that will be this one. I don't think so that I showed that for Flosstube as well, because I didn't stitch that one this year at all. So I took for a couple days to stitch something. I wanted to move my plans a little bit more, and what I did, I finished this part here. This bow was kind of a little bit started already, so I finished all this part over here in just a few days. I just sat down one day, like, and I did like 2,000 stitches, like no time, because it's so easy, it's so lovely, and the fabric itself is really really nice. The fabric actually I use I'd say like mocha or something like that, from it's a linen from Belfast, I think so, and it's very nice color. It's really good quality, and I stretched the fabric itself like really really good. So yeah, there are 4 silks from Karen Water Lilies, and them all here you can see, and the blue one. So this blue one, these parts here, they all done in silks, and actually you need a lot, so you definitely need all of them to buy if you want to get the same look like on a preview. It looks like this. So all them places here, they all done with Karen Water Lilies, and I think so there will be some in here as well. So that's the Miss Christmas Eve. I love this design. It's so easy. It's really like if you sit down like straight away, you can see the progress on it, and it's just amazing. So I did have just one bowl, and that's what I did in a few days, and finished this part here. So all this green thing, a little bit of a bows was done already. It's not much, but I had to take down like this part as well here. You can actually see, because I did wrong, so I had to just take them out and do again. So yeah, so I did again all this part here. It's lovely. I love this one. And what else I'm gonna show you today? I think with all my whips, the ones I did, I showed already. So I'll go for shopping. I got this lovely snowy owl, and it's from Leonard. I don't know if you actually noticed, but I did bought a lot of Leonard kits now lately. And I already started, that's chopped, can't show. I already started marking everything what I want to do with it. So I have done like this. I'm gonna be doing the parking here. So I did check everything, and I'm pretty much happy with all the, or maybe not really happy. There's something happened to the fabric. It's a bit pinkish. Just because of a fabric, I actually bought this kit. And it's ruined. Well, I'll have to wash that one anyways. So I'll see if something, I'll change to 28 count linen or something. Didn't even notice that. So anyways, that's the kit. And today I got a new parcel from Millefleur from Ukraine, and I'll open that now with you. Oh. I presume I got some gifts here as well, because I didn't order any DMCs. Let me see. So actually there are not the DMCs, there is a thank you gift as well. Oh, lovely. Sequins and beads and Swarovski cubes and bicons. Oh wow, that's amazing. Thank you. Then I got project cards, and again that's the shop, and again some words. Now I got the scissors. Lovely red scissors. I did mention that I'm gonna do a wooden organizer for myself, and I need something to decorate it, so I'm probably not gonna be using them, but still, bottom. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And let me see what else is in there. I actually paused and I'm gonna take out and everything. So I took them out and I'll show you now closely. That's the wooden from how to say, Magic World or something like that, or something. So that's the wooden kind of like a canvas or something, like base for stitching with beads. So well, I'm not Russian, so I won't be stitching those letters here, but yeah, that's the one. The preview is not the best though. So I still have to figure out how to do that. Well, actually instructions right here, and the beads inside as well. So it's lovely candy as well. That's for Christmas. I know that some people actually paint them as well, but probably I'll be stitching the way it is now. So that's this. Then a bird. Lovely purple colors. Can't see the beads, but sure, you're gonna see them anyway in my videos when I start them. And oh, that's huge. That kind of Christmas decoration. There's another rabbit. Oh, I like this one. Looks like this. Oh, can't wait to start them. As far as I know, they have and threads and everything in them, so happy days. And rocking horse. I love rocking horse. So that's like that. And two on sort of like a plastic ones, something like these. I'm not into stitching with beads, like all the beading, because I totally don't like the pictures of them, but small stuff like that, so yeah, why not? I wouldn't do the flowers and whatever, then big ones, the ones that sometimes I can see on YouTube, because with the threads actually you can get a better view on all them. And but small ones definitely I will do, and probably you will see them not this year, because well, I still have a lot of stuff to stitch, and my stitch from stash challenge is still going. I don't know if I will do until the very end, but yeah, it's still on, so I can't really start too much on the new kits. So for today that will be it. I won't make any plans for next week or two, because I have two challenges to participate. So I hope I will finish the Dreamcatcher, because I do want to put that already in my room. And what I have to do, so just do backstitch on my Mirabilia Dressmaker's daughter, and roll down already the fabric. So this week I got the number, and the number is with this project, so yeah, I will have to stitch this one for all week. What else I had to show? Yeah, I reorganized my threads, so that's why I actually didn't stitch a lot. So I don't know if it's interesting like to see, but well, it's just a small box there, and all my threads are hanging. I can show you like just 1 second. Now I can show you just the way they are. It's actually a big box, and I have trims from the bathroom. Well, it doesn't look really nice though, because well, they were on bobbins, and that's why that's one of the good reasons, like I actually had to change that, because the thread goes like this, all dense numb, and it doesn't look nice. So I will actually have to iron the threads themselves. So, but yeah, yesterday I put everything on those because I got my numbers finally. Numbers I put with the sal tape on top as well, and I have a little number over here that I wouldn't lose if I take out the thing, like wouldn't focus there on it. Well, I have a number there, 01, that if I actually take out from the box, that I would know where exactly to put back. So I did really easy here because I don't want to destroy the thread themselves. So what I did before, I just put like once, didn't make a knot over here, but I actually had to use the small rubber bands to keep them in place. So I did now just a small notch, the one that wouldn't harm the threads themselves. So that's it. So that's how it looked like, and I have still loads of threads there in my project, so not all of them done, but yeah, anyways, I have that done. So I just put those, once you, like, I put in a big box and they hang in. I put scores there. I tried to do with slide bars and everything, but didn't work. It took a lot of space though, and now I just put I put sellotape over there, like, and scores there. So I have two of them, and here's double-sided tape inside, and they hold in pretty much okay. Something happened to this one. So, and it's easy if you want to take them off, like you can take off, like, and change different size if you want to, or something. So I have all my threads done, and they all in the box, and if I need something, I just take out from the box. It's 1 meter each of them, and I just use it. It looks like Annie Keeper's organization, but well, I did it my way. So that's that. I think so for this week. It's all done already. I showed everything I wanted, and I hope I will be stitching this week at least a little bit, because, well, it's Easter coming and everything, so I will be working a lot, and probably I'll see you in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and see you next time. Bye bye.